I want you guys to ignore my Quasimodo face because I want to talk to you about one of my favorite bench press variations. It's the super range of motion dumbbell press. You could do it flat. You could do it on incline. You could even do it on a super high incline. Basically, it's not anything new. You want to sink the dumbbells as far past your torso as your body will allow. Whereas in a normal dumbbell bench press, you might only just touch your chest or maybe even go just a little bit past. This one, you're really going as far as you can for that maximum stretch. And that's the most obvious benefit you get from this movement. It's just the insane stretch on the pecs and the triceps. For chest, you'll never typically go this low on a barbell bench press. As you can see, my humerus is much lower on the right. The only place where you will really see the stretch is with chest flies. But that's why I like this movement, because it allows you to get close to that chest fly position while staying safe and giving you the pure pressing power of a bench press. Another great benefit of this exercise is that you get more with less weight. So because you're adding range of motion to the hardest part of the lift, you're instantly going to be 10 to 15% weaker. So if your gym is really crappy and doesn't have heavy dumbbells, then this is the perfect variation for you. Because you're using less weight, your wrists, shoulders, elbows are not going to be as beat up. The stimulus to fatigue ratio is great. However, your pecs and triceps are still straining under the huge range of motion, so they're still going to grow like crazy. You don't need to worry about that. Let's put it this way. If on incline, you could do 80 pounds for 3 sets of 15 reps in a pre-fatigued state, then your regular barbell bench press is easily going to be over 3 plates. Now, your immediate response when you first saw this exercise might be that it's incredibly dangerous. I mean, haven't I seen all the pec tear videos on YouTube? Well, if you warm up properly and you listen to your body, then I don't think there's any way you can get injured on this exercise. In fact, I actually think this exercise is an injury preventer. If you build up the tendons in your pec and your elbows using this exercise, you're never ever going to get hurt on a regular barbell bench press. And that's where you're actually going heavy. You're not supposed to go heavy with this exercise. I actually tweaked my shoulder several months ago while boxing. Weighted dips would aggravate it really hard. But this deep dumbbell bench press felt absolutely fantastic. Especially when I tucked in my elbows, it felt perfect. You want to make sure that you do lots of warm-ups when you're doing this movement. So I'll typically go in 20-pound jumps. So 20, 40, 60, and then I might get to a working set of 80 pounds. For form, you want to make sure that you don't dive bomb the weights. But this also doesn't mean that you need to go excruciatingly slow. Just make sure it's under control, especially once you get towards the bottom. This is also a good variation for pausing. Also, make sure as you go towards the bottom that you tuck your elbows in slightly. This will make sure to keep your shoulders safe. In terms of programming, this is a great exercise to do for 3 sets of 8 to 15 reps. Or you could do 15 to 20 reps. I usually do it as a second or third exercise of the workout so that I'm already a little bit pre-fatigued. The first time you try it though, you don't need to do 3 sets. 2 or even 1 set is more than enough. Because one thing you need to know about this exercise is that it will get you very sore because there's such a big emphasis on the stretch. Just make sure you aren't cheating yourself during this exercise. Resist the urge to cut the range of motion. You might do the first few reps with perfect form, and then for the last ones you might not go down as far. Don't do this. Also, if you're concerned about flexibility, maybe you don't think that you can go down as far, just keep practicing this movement. Over the weeks and the months, slowly your flexibility will improve until basically your elbows will touch the floor, okay? So just work on it and your flexibility will improve. I really love this variation of the dumbbell bench press because the stretch and the growth is just insane. So give it a shot and let me know how you like it.